In the previous movies we've discussed the octopus concept. Now I'll show you what this means in reality. And of course it's impossible to show all the applications, but I'll show the most common ones. In this bus accident, one of the first steps is stabilization. And this can be done with the crib locks and later with the Profix Max. We want to predict the exact movement during the lift. That's why we create a pivot point on this side. Now the small blocks and the wedges become real handy for doing this. For lifting, the anti-bags are the most suitable equipment to use. Now the lifting height should be 60 to 80 centimeters in order to rescue the trapped victims underneath. Now because of the arc movement the bus will make during the lift, the solid connection in the center of these airbags is a real must. Additional power plate and floor mat will help you to prevent from damage on the bags. During the lift, the RESQTEC can follow the load upward in the beginning. Later they will be replaced by Profix Max. When using Profix Max to follow the load, you only need one man to control the whole operation. Due to the locking mechanism of the strut, it's impossible for this bus to bounce or to fall down. In this case, we mount the power plate to the ground by using earth nails. If we run out of extensions during the lift, we can still use crib locks underneath the power plate. Structural shoring is a very common discipline in USAR. And there's two types. The long-term wooden shoring and the quick response metal shoring. For long-term, the wooden timber is fine material. But for rescue, it's just too time consuming. That's why the speed of deployment of Profix Max is so valuable. RESQTEC has a few dedicated USAR heads and attachments. Now if we pre-mount it on the timber, we have a safe working area within a minute. Now the less time we spend for the shoring, the more time we spend on the actual rescue. When you have a real heavy post or column in a structure which is damaged or weakened, it can be replaced by a column gantry. By combining 3 Profix Maxes, you get a 42-ton post short with a safety of 4-to-1, which can be a perfect substitute. The load can be distributed through a larger surface area, thanks to the interlocking design with the crib locks. Since there's no such thing as a straight ceiling, these legs have a little play. Also in the more common applications, like rapid vehicle stabilization, the Profix Max excels. Nothing can be deployed as easy and surely as this strut. It's just a matter of positioning and strapping. The Rhino will always find a nice spot in the bottom of the car. In order to get a train or a metro back on the track, heavy equipment is required. With OCTOPUS you can do it. For lifting we will use the anti-bags. And in this case we had to use the crib locks to fill the void between the train and the ground. We use the crib locks to make a pivot point. This helps us to predict the movement of the train. We follow the load with the Profix Max. This makes it extremely safe because nobody needs to be close to this heavy train. The actual shifting is being done by a hydraulic ramp. This enables us to carefully position the train back on the track.
This is how the Octopus products work in reality. And of course there are many more situations where you find these products and their synergy extremely useful. Octopus, the breakthrough in heavy rescue.